Hey, Kareem. Hey, Red Autumn Butterfly. Peace, peace, peace. One day, peace, peace, peace. I've been good, Kareem. Maintaining. I'm here. I'm here. I'm breathing. I'm walking. I've seen another day. It's beautiful. No negativity is getting me down. It's all about us maintaining that positivity. Crystal Priest, hey. Peace, 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 Crystal. All right. FTV, ha, Mariah Israel. Peace, everybody. I'm burning the sage now. Got the crystals out. Y'all know how I roll. We need positivity. We need love. We need good vibrations in here. All around us. Yes. Allocopter. Ha! Peace. Peace and love. I'm burning sage. This is what I'm burning right now, just in case y'all know. Clearing the vibe, lifting ourselves up. I thought I'd try something new. With some good music, good vibrations off of in here. We need it. Positivity, we need it, y'all. What yo. FTB, you know more about me. You know where I stand with that. Yep, Kareem, we gonna talk about that. We gonna talk about it, bro. One day. Waiting for a couple of people to get in the house. All right, y'all. Peace, light, and love to everyone out there on this day. I hope that everyone is doing well. I wanted to come forth here live. I know that I have not come live in a long while. I have definitely been busy working as always, but I wanted to come forth because I feel like I haven't come forth in a long while and wanted to touch base with everybody to see how everybody is doing mentally, spiritually, and physically. I care about all of my subscribers. I'm here, even though I have been gone for a minute. I'm here, fresh face, no makeup. Y'all know how I do. I'm just keeping it real as I possibly can be. Wanted to come forth here with some very pertinent information in regards to real news. Now, you guys know that I cover a lot of real news that's not really covered. And I kind of feel like, you know, a lot of people have been slipping in regards to what we should be discussing, talking about, planning, plotting for ourselves, for our families, things like that in regards to everything that has been going on. It has been hectic. People are off their rocker. Stuff is going all wild and crazy. I have been watching the scene. I have been sitting back. And watching with the moves, with everything that's been going on, because everything is a chess game. Everything is a game. And we as individuals, we as free people, we as First Nations people, we as the Aboriginals of this land are playing to win. We should be playing to win. They are banking on us losing, but mind elevation, spiritual elevation, and preservation is the most important thing in this time right now, and knowing where you are spiritually and mentally, because this is a mental war as well as a spiritual war. And once you have those two aligned together, you won't fall and you won't fail. And I'm not going to give you no Jesus speech. I'm not going to give you no, oh, everything going to be all right. Jesus going to work it out. I'm not giving y'all that. Y'all saw the title of this particular message, Poking at the Bear, Black Fungus, and Gas Shortages. This is what we're talking about. Now, if you guys have been paying attention to a lot of the things that I've been sharing with you guys on my channel for the past 3 years, I have predicted that this time would come. We are now there. We are at the beginning of the end. There's a beginning of the beginning, a middle of the beginning, a ending of the beginning. We have a middle of the beginning, middle of the middle, middle of the end of the beginning, ending of the middle, ending of the end. This is where we're at, family. And I've been predicting this, prophesying about this for a long while, but it is here. It is here to stay, and it is up to us as individuals to get ourselves and our houses in order. Now, what I'm about to share with you guys is not being publicly talked about on the mainstream news media. It won't get coverage. They've covered some of it, but not to the extent to where I've liked for people to know, especially our people, being so-called Black people. We were pretty much brainwashed by a lot of the mechanisms within the independent news press, not independent news, but mainstream news media and their agenda. So you're not really getting that news that you should be getting, which I'm going to try to cover some of it tonight. A lot of the information I'm going to cover tonight is happening across the globe, across the pond, but it is going to affect what's going on here. It is going to affect eventually here, hitting here. So I really want you guys to tune in. I'll definitely, once the live is over, post the articles that I am going to mention here today. So the topic of today is poking at the bear, black fungus, and gas shortages. But first and foremost, I want to see how everybody is doing. How's everybody out there doing today? How's everybody been? I've got people on the East Coast. I got people on the West Coast. I got people down South. I know that I've got a lot of listeners all around the world, but I just want to see where you guys are and how you guys have been. How's everything going where you guys are at? I'm in Minnesota. Yeah. It's y'all. I never thought that. I mean, I knew that I would see the day, but I didn't think that I would see the day with total chaos and craziness out there. Wonderful in Colorado. All right, beautiful country out there. Beautiful in Colorado. Great landscaping, great water. Awesome. Colorado is great. Beautiful there. I got Kareem. I think you're in Vegas. I think. There's a couple of people in the Shy I see in here. I don't know where everybody is at. Oh, you're in Indiana. Oh, okay. I love the chaos. Oh, it's just Willie here. They can have this chaos, okay? I'm so over it. I'm so over it, sis. Like, they really think we stupid. These entertainers, all of them are in bed together. We're going to touch on a lot of that here today. Wanted to talk about some real news. Oh, it's going to be over within a blink of an eye. It's going to be over. It's already over. These folks is desperate in regards to the plan that they have. Now, if they start messing with this live, I'm not saying that they will mess with the live, but the deeper that I get into what I'm going to talk about, it may fudge up. So it ain't me. No, that it ain't me. Okay. It's good in Iowa. Okay. All right. Iowa, you under me. Georgia. Yes. Georgia, North Carolina, it's cracking down there. Peace. But I wanted to come forth here and talk about a topic that has not been talked about within the black community, so-called black community, in regards to international news. What affects us what goes on internationally affects us here. And a lot of so-called black YouTubers are not talking about this. What I'm going to be talking about is poking at the bear. What I mean by the bear is described in Revelation. The bear that is described in, I believe, is Jeremiah as well as Ezekiel in scripture. The bear. Russia. Okay, going to be talking about Russia tonight and how the EU has pretty much come out to say that, the EU Parliament, the EU represents the Western European nations. So we've got England, France, Spain, Germany, all of the pretty much NATO nations, all right? NATO nations, westernized nations have come out to say the EU Parliament report says that regime change, listen to me close, regime change is needed in Russia. Recommends Brussels out of Germany, launch a propaganda TV channel to help it happen. So they're telling you what they're doing, family. This is nothing new. They have propaganda on our TVs 90 going north. I'm not going to really too much touch on this because we know this going forward. A lot of the information has been censored. A lot of the information has not been readily available for individuals to readily grab. It's up to us as individuals to do the research ourselves because we know that they're not going to tell us the truth. Okay? Making it simple, point blank done. So we've got the EU saying that they are in need of a regime change in Russia. They think, with the US help, of course, that they're going to go into Russia and do what they've done to Libya, do what they've done to Iraq, do what they've done to Afghanistan, do what they're doing to Palestine. Right now, they're saying, with the months of, worsening relations and potential for military escalation, the European Parliament has put forth a draft report insisting the EU needs to take a more confrontational stance, a more confrontational approach on Russia. Do you guys know what that means? This is checkmate. They have signed their own death wish. They are going to try. Now, they're already in Eastern Europe right now. They're already on Russia's borders. There have been 4 planes intercepted last week alone, crossing over into Russia territory, and Russia has pretty much gotten rid of those planes and deterred them from entering their airspace. We are going to have, listen to me close, I am prophesying this, there will be a war. I don't know how to put this in a sweet way. There is no sweet way to put this. There will be war. I predicted this 2 years ago with Russia. There is no competition, but they think that they've got a shot at poking at the bear. Bear meaning Russia, that's been described in scripture over and over, who the Most High said that it would use to bring about the judgment of Babylon, which is America, the corporation of America, as well as the dragon, China as well. This is an act out of desperation, family. We have got a lot of things happening behind the scenes on the economic economic front that they're not readily talking about. Now, we already know about the collapse of the dollar. That will be happening within the next year. If that, I give it 2 years at the most, if it lasts that long. We have had, for the past 2 to 3 months, massive visa, people's not able to access their funds, blackouts in different Walmarts. This is a test run. Family, gas shortages on the East Coast, Jersey, DC, New York, I got people hitting me up, sis, what the hell is going on? I'm telling you what's going on. It is an orchestrated collapse of the economy because it cannot go any further than it's gone. And they are at a desperate forefront here. Their backs are against the wall. People are waking up to the joke. But they're not banking on so-called black people to wake up to see what's going on to them, which is pure robbery, fuckery, and a total joke. So you've got the EU saying that, oh, we need to take a more aggressive approach to Russia to go in because this is their quote. The vision for the future includes Moscow to turn to the West, turn to America, turn to the EU, to be more beneficial and, in regards to the democratic transformation. Democratic how? Democratic how? You spreading your democracy across the world and it's causing pure hell. How? Democracy for who? The bankers? The corporations? Sure. Yeah. This is what this is about. This is about business. Once you understand business, family, there is no gas shortage. They're creating a gas shortage because no one is buying their oil in the East. They have to create a demand for it to have people hoard their gas in plastic bags, putting it in the goddamn trunk. Hoarding gas in the trunks of their car. People are losing their minds. How are you going to hoard gas? Panic buying, things like that. It's going to go all the way back to, how it was in the, I wasn't alive back then, but I could only listen to my mother when she would talk about the lines back in the 70s where you had gas shortages and things like that. It's going back to that. It's going to go back to people getting paid weekly. This whole Operation 19 virus, y'all catch my drift, has been an orchestrated economic collapse of the Western Front on purpose because it cannot stand and it will not stand. China is not backing it. Russia is not backing it. They are the new rulers of this realm, this world. And the ones that have been ruling it for the past 6,000 years will go down, but they will not go down without a fight, and they will go down with a hell of a bang because they are cowards. Cowards. Kareem Smith, hundreds of billions of dollars. There ain't no gas shortage. This is to create a demand that don't exist. It's people taking road trips and stuff like that. But they're trying to create a demand. Y'all know the stuff that's happened in the past. Them blowing up trains with gasoline on them. Them bombing other people in the Middle East to create a demand for it. This is business. They have to create this so that their greenback can survive. Without that, it's nothing. All those dollars are going to come back. And see, Russia is playing chess right now. China is playing chess right now. They have been very quiet with everything going on in Palestine. You guys have been paying attention to what's going over there in Palestine and so-called, is it real? Those demons are bombing those folks over there on the Gaza Strip. Yeah, they are. With America's backing. This is all about transactions, dollars and cents, weapons, for military warfare. This is selling of guns, selling of arsenals, selling of drugs, heroin, cocaine, all you name it. This is what this is about, family. There is no gas shortage. They're making it so that it is a gas shortage, that people believe it and will hoard it and will buy it because no one else in the world is buying it. China and Russia are creating deals, bilateral deals with each other. They're shutting the US out. They're shutting the EU out. They no longer need them. Russia just came out yesterday. They are going to be taking their payment plan off of the SWIFT. The SWIFT is a major monetary transaction system that accepts Visa, MasterCard, Platinum, Black Card, Red Card, whatever card you want to call it. It will no longer be acceptable as payment with those countries. Meaning, they will not be accepting the dollar any longer. That is checkmate. Not only is it checkmate, but these cowards, they're ready for war. Not only are they ready for war, they're ready for nuclear war. And this is what this is all about. This is what this is going to come down to, because these people are desperate. They are cowards. What did I say last year? What did I say last year where they had the Navy ships on the eastern coast of New York? They had a Navy ER ship on the bank in California on both coasts. Oh, this is for the virus. This is for the hospitals because they're at capacity with people. Capacity with people? Really? Does that make sense? Does that even make a little bit of sense to y'all? No. This is for incoming nuclear bombs that can take out cities at a time. This is what this is about. It's already popping off in the so-called Middle East right now. People better wake up and see what's going on. There is no gas shortage, people. They're controlling the markets. They're trying to control it as long as they possibly can because they're desperate and their time is up. Yes, FTB, get into crypto. Get into something. Definitely don't hoard all your cash. Have it be in investments. Have it be in bullion, silver. If you can't get gold, gold is hard to come by and it's very expensive right now. I've been telling people for years when it was for the low, get it, get your bullion, get your silver. But see, all of that stuff don't matter. What's going to matter is your skills that you're going to have to need, what you're going to need in wartime, because that's what we're going back to. This whole operation has been preparing so-called American people for wartime tactics, being under curfew, showing your papers, showing your virus papers that you're covered. This is going back to World War II, World War I days. You got to show your papers. You better believe they're going to be a stickler against so-called black people, which they always have. They've created a tier system, family. Those who've been vaccinated, those who have not, those who don't, will go through what Revelation said that they will go through. You will be hated by the nations because you will not comply. But like I said, every time I film a video, you have a choice to be made. There's a choice to be made. You have to make up in your mind what you are going to stand for, what you will accept and what you will not accept as an individual and as a spiritual celestial being. You are here having an experience. This is not your home. Know that going forward. Look at everything as energy. Physical don't mean shit. It don't mean nothing. You can have all the cash and money in the world, but your soul, if it ain't right, hey. FTB, yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of that going on right now. And see, I think that they want to claim it as a virus. I think it's low-key some type of antibody to help with nuclear backlash, to help people survive it. But in essence of it, that makes more sense to me than virus. I'm not saying that it doesn't exist. I'm not saying that it's not real. The Roni isn't real. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is that, it may help or not help from nuclear backlash, because why else would the whole entire world be, suggesting people get it if it wasn't something of that magnitude? Yes, people are getting sick. Yes, people are getting ill, but people have been getting ill. People have been getting sick for the longest time since the creation of the world. If you get it, so you succumb to it, your body fights it off, you move on. But getting some type of injection, given the history of the nation, given the history of this establishment against our people via the Tuskegee Institute, via, all of these eugenicist movements that have been against so-called black people, good luck with that. Good luck with that. I think they're trying to pull toxins out of their bodies. Maybe. Rena, you are on the money there. It's a part of it. It's a part of it. How far are you willing to go? You gonna get the booster every year? Oh, on top of the booster, you getting the annual update? Because see, once you get it, you got to keep getting it. You see what I'm saying? They're injecting you more and more with, whatever they got going on, This ain't no one-time thing. It's a 2-time show. After the 2 times, you're going to keep getting, and even if you do get it, you're not guaranteed to not get it, is what I'm saying. Yep. It's just woolly hair. Yep, I have. See, because the energy of our universe is heating up at a natural, it's overdue. Judgment is due. Don't you guys understand? I'm not trying to be mean or rude or disrespectful, but we have got beings and creatures on this planet that must be eradicated. I hate to break it to you. I really hate to break it to a lot of people, but in order for it to reboot, just like scripture said, it has to be purified. It has to be cleansed. The only way that it can be purified, tried, and cleansed is through the fire. It's been destroyed by water before. It's got to be destroyed by fire. There are creatures that have to be done with. And these creatures that are running the show, I don't want to make it seem like I'm anti, God or anti, source of power, but we have to understand that we have been had. We have been had on a larger scale more than ever. We have been lied to, bamboozled, okay? We have been lied to. So all this good versus evil, it's all in the balance of power. It's all in the balance of positive and negative charge. They're not bad. Negative charge is not bad. But where you have an unbalanced realm like we're unbalanced, that's a problem. Because see, there is no equilibrium. There is no equality there. You have more negative ruling the positive. What we have is the positives coming back to set things straight. And they're not going to be taking any name. They're kicking butt and taking names. They're not asking no questions. You're not finna work it out. You either have lived right or have not lived right. You have taken the oath. You're agreeing to go down with the negative charge. And that's that. It all has to be a total reset. It has to be a total reset. Trimahawk Peace Warrior. There has to be a total reset of everything. Our ancestors went through the same thing. They predicted this time, family. The Mayans and the Aztecs, they had this down pat. No other people on the face of the planet had the secrets like our ancestors had the secrets. If you want to believe in Jesus and Jehovah and God and all these fallen deities, so be it. Enki, Enlil, they're in cahoots together. The Egyptian gods, they're all connected, family. We have been a part of a social experiment. Playing for the souls of who we are as individuals and our minds. The minds of our people have been manipulated to what is real and what is not real. It's been manipulated so people don't know the truth from the lie. But what did scripture say that this God said that it would do? I will give them over to a strong delusion that they will believe a lie, because they do not have pleasure in righteousness but unrighteousness. You got these people out here losing their mind, killing their children. 2020 has brought out, America has been the largest consumption of drugs in the world, mentally incapacitated, mental illness. I work with mental illness people every day, demons every day. I know it, I see it, I live it. 2020 has brought that out in people. People were already crazy, but no, it's the crazy is really coming out in people right now. Killing your children, killing your boyfriend for your stimulus check. What is this? Bodies ending up dead and caught. What is going on? Never in this magnitude have I seen it this bad. In Minnesota, well, everywhere else, yeah, but Minnesota, no. This stuff is happening every day. People are mentally incapacitated and are not well. And it's definitely brought out, a lot of unwell people. Dallas, and was it Texas? Some part of the dude killed the child because the child peed on itself. That's what children do. What the hell is wrong with these damn people? If you don't got patience, don't have damn kids. This is why judgment must come. Judgment of the universe must come. It's got to come, y'all. And it's going to come. And it ain't going to be what everybody expects. Oh, it's going to be a hell and it's going to be fire. Where do you think that fire going to come from? It's going to come from it's going to come from the sky, but it's going to come from everywhere else too. And people ain't going to be ready for it. Oh, it's ready. America ain't even got no bomb shelters, no nuclear bomb shelters like China and Russia do. We are screwed. There are so many. Yeah, the EU says that they want to have Russia turn to the EU for assistance. They feel like they are blocking their democracy around the world. The democracy that's going on in Palestine right now. That's the democracy they talking about. We want to come over and rule over and take over your shit. You gonna do what we say, Putin. You gonna do what we say. And see, Putin is such a fucking diplomat. He is cool. He is calm. He is collected. He is not reacted. Come with the pain. I'm already reading them. Bring your shit. Let's go. I'm a bomb your asses back to where you came from, and I'm going to destroy you. See, the Most High is giving me strength to do so. Come with it. Come with the pain. Bring the pain. We ready for you. And they're ready. Did y'all see that V-Day parade? V-Day. Russia and China, Iran have combined forces militarily. There is no competition. And why are our soldiers in Russia? Because they're preparing for this shit to go down. I don't know, guys. People, I don't know if you guys have got any servicemen or service in the military that are in Russia right now. Eastern Europe, it is a no-go for them. It is not good. It is a lose-lose situation. People think it's going to be, oh, happy day. Yeah, the world has been waiting for this for a long time. Ready for the downfall of the Western European nations and the Corporation of America, which is controlled by creatures. They're controlled by creatures. They ain't human. I'm just gonna say that. They may look it, but they're not. They're running the show. Everything is so dark. These movies, these videos, these comedy shows. My mom was telling me about a comedy show with Mike Epps and who is that one guy? It looks very dark. Wasn't nothing funny about it. She says it's a commercial on YouTube about it. Looked very dark. To an extent, David, Corey, they're all not one on the same accord. They are not. The Most High is using Russia and China to crush Babylon. And it will be a great fall, a great destruction. There will be no more United States corporation. Most High said that it would use Russia and it would use the dragon to crush America. It would. It would. But they want to spread their democracy just like they're spreading it in Palestine. And is it real? Is it real was created 1948 by the League of Nations. I'm not going to say too much about that because I don't want them messing with the vibe, but y'all catch my drift. Moving on. Rare deadly black fungus disease out of India. Have you guys seen that? The black fungus out of India. Did you guys see that? Yeah, it's called mucormycosis. Mucormycosis. It's a fungal disease that affects the eyes, the nose first, spreading into the eyes, and then eventually to the brain, developing cognitive disability and physical incapacitation. You're not even able to walk with this. They're saying that the infection inflicting it's affecting patients that have been already sick. So they're saying people that have had diabetes or have been, terminally ill are getting this, black fungus more than ever. It's been on the rise in India. And they're saying there's a lot of different composites of the 19 virus that are in India. It's other strains of it that's spreading across the world. I think there's a couple cases in Vegas already in regards to this particular virus from India. Now, this black fungus, the mucormycosis, dumped black fungus due to its black pigmentation does not spread from human to human. It says that the infection has a 50% mortality rate, starts in the nose before spreading to the eyes and to the brain. It spreads in humid subtropical climates and is linked with the use of antibiotics. So it's antibiotics don't kill this, which lets me know that this is a biological warfare tactic used on melanated peoples across the world. India is the second largest country with melanated people in it. It's Africa. It's here, then it's India. It's a lot of melanated people in India and Africa where they're testing this out at. So it spreads in humid subtropical climates and is linked within the use of antibiotics. It says that it's more likely spread in the ICU where patients are treated with antibiotics for bacterial infections. At-risk people are people with diabetes and people who've used steroids during their virus treatment. So using steroids, you think of individuals that use steroids or individuals who have had surgery. My rest in peace, my grandmother, when she had her heart surgery transplant, she was given by steroids to take to help with her system and building her immune system. They're giving away steroids like it's candy to people who are terminally ill to help them build their system. But they're saying these people are more at risk to get this thing. And people that have diabetes and are being treated for already being ill, they're more apt to get it. And it says treatment involves surgically removing all dead infected tissue and administering a course of antifungal therapy. So that's pretty much means like, taking part of your body, just like, gangrene. When you get gangrene, you got to get your foot cut off or, diabetics and stuff like that. If it's too infected and it's too gone, they have to cut your foot off. They have to cut stuff off that's infected. Fungus spreads. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing nice. And I just thought that that was deep because they touched on it briefly here in the news, but they didn't really touch on it. And it's like, okay, everywhere you go, like now, they give you antibiotics now, but they don't give you antibiotics now. And it's like, what's the reason? And then they said, oh, there's a shortage in medication in India in regards to treat this black fungus. Oh, really? Isn't that fucking convenient? That's convenient, isn't it, y'all? Running out of medication to cure this fungus. This is biological warfare, is what it is. Like this whole operation, COVID operation. Whatever. Read between the lines. Do your research, family, in regards to these eugenicists and these people who are behind this crap. It's convenient. Oh, it's so convenient. It's oh, well, if you get the shot, you know, you still can get it. You may even get it worse and you may die from it, but it's okay. You're not at risk because you got the shot. Ain't that a bitch? Sorry, excuse my French. It don't make sense to me. It don't make sense to me at all. How, if you get a shot for something, that's just like kind of like the flu shot. I don't know if you guys have ever got the flu shot. No, but I've heard people that talk about it and say that once they got the flu shot, they felt sicker than they did before. But that's because they actually inject you with that flu to have your body, fight it off naturally. Okay. All right. And I'm trusting you guys. Right. And there is a commercial out right now. Look out for this commercial. And they had to have the people be black. They had to have the people be black in this commercial, y'all. It was this young girl and she was talking to her auntie Wanda who got the virus. And she said, oh, Auntie Wanda, that's so bad. That's such bad news that you should go to your doctor and see if you qualify for microclonial antibodies. Microclonial antibodies? Clonial of what? Cloning of what? What are these antibodies doing? Do they think that we're that stupid? I'm just... Do whatever works for you. Y'all know where I stand. Do your research. That's all I do. Stay well, be safe, and everything. Y'all know I ain't going to tell y'all no lies, but do the research in regards to this. Auntie Wanda was her name. It's just like woolly hair, y'all. People getting sick, people dying. You've had over 24 countries in the EU itself have outlawed the vaccines that have been produced by American pharmaceutical companies, saying that they cause blood clots, saying that they cause all these different things, these ailments. I don't know, guys. This doesn't, no. Russia, I ain't trying to toot Russia horn. I'm not a bot. I'm not a Russian bot. I have done extensive history with Russia, studied the Russian language. I have no problems with Russia. They ain't my people, but my people were once there. Historically, it has been a Black, Asiatic, Hasidic community, kosher community. Dawood was there. He ruled from India Major, which is here, India Minor, which is India, all the way over there. He ruled the world. Dawood ruled the world. He ruled the world. He was in Russia as well. He controlled it all. So my stance is this. Russia vaccine, the Sputnik, has less reaction. Yes. Yes, Gretchen. David. King David. has less reactions. They have special things for old folks, special things for children. It is proven that it's been beneficial. It combats against all variants. I tell you one thing, if I was into getting it, I would get that one than this establishment. So I'll tell you that much. I trust Russia more than I trust this country. Yeah, I said it. And I'm not for it. I will not be participating in it. Sorry. I won't be doing that. It's my right. It's my freedom. It's my body. It's my mind. I go, when I decide to. If I decide to. But the Sputnik has proved successful, high recovery rate. Yeah, not doing that. No, given the history of this country and what it's done to our people, I would be a damn fool if I would think, oh yeah, I'm lining up to get it. Yes sir, yes boss. You got these pastors out here perpetrating, having barbecues, and yeah, just come on out to get this vaccine shot. Come on out, people. Come on out. People lining up to get it. Oh, and then you've got jobs now too. What? I'm not saying not to get it. You have your own free will, your own choice at what you do. Hey, Tiano, peace. You are your own individual. Dawood, yeah. David, Dawood, yeah. Dawood, David, yeah. So, it's higher than that. You can't force me to do anything that I'm not going to do, especially where you've not proven your trust. Sorry. A whole bunch of eugenicists, people like Margaret Sanger, Bill Gates, and all of these people, I'll pass. Right now. Let them test it out and see. They're seeing that there's not a large, huge jump for so-called black people that are lining up to get this thing. You say black people don't trust. Black people are having a hard time trusting and want to wait it out. You think? Could you blame them? And you have a lot of others. You're saying, yeah, they're right. We've been lining up to get these things. We've been lining up to get this. And see, they've been right all along. Like I said, for all purposes, this is fair use. I'm not telling you not to. I'm saying to use your discretion, use your mind, do what's best for you. You psychologically, spiritually know where I stand. And that's all I'm saying. I'm not saying don't get it. I'm not saying anything because I don't want anything strike. Y'all know where I stand. Moving on. Gonna be talking about the gas shortages in DC and the East Coast. Now, this kicked off about last week here. Hey, Dory Johnson, peace, peace, peace. That's all right, Gretchen. You here. That's the most important thing. Talking about this gas shortage hitting the East Coast and parts of the southeastern seaboard. Places like Washington, D.C., Jersey, parts of New York, North Carolina, South Carolina. Where did they say else was hit? Anyway, they were saying that there's a huge gas shortage. In essence of the gas shortage, I don't know, wherever you guys are located, have you guys noticed that the gas is getting a little bit more expensive? And see, they have to cover it up. They have to cover it up and blame somebody, y'all. It was them. It was the Russians. They did it. What did I say? They have to shift the blame, right? Didn't I say that a year ago? Have I been saying that already? Oh, it wasn't us. What did I say? They were going to use a cyber attack. Did I not say that? Did I call it? Yes, I did. A cyber attack on the so-called monetary system, a cyber attack on the oil system. where you get your gas. It was a cyber attack and the Russians did it. Russians ain't do a goddamn thing. Russians ain't concerned about what the weak ass United States of America is doing. They making billion-dollar deals with other damn countries. They ain't worried about us. Russia got too much time on their hands taking care of fucking business. They don't care about us whatsoever. They're dumping the dollar 90 going north. They could give two shits about the United States of America. They're sick of our shit. They're sick of it. They're not going to be putting up with it for too much longer. Like I said before earlier in this video, this is fucking checkmate. They're taking their shit off the SWIFT. Meaning that they will not be taking MasterCard, Visa, American Express, Black Card, Platinum Card, Red Card. They will not be taking it. They will not be taking it soon. They're dumping the dollar. That's checkmate. And they're going to go, U.S. is not going to stand for that. EU is not going to stand. So they're trying to make war with Russia because of that reason, guys. This is what this upcoming war is going to be about. This is the war that has not been like any other war, that will be the worst of the wars to come. This is not going to be anything good for us here, because the American people are not prepared for it, nor are they, receptive to it actually happening. I think people kind of know what's going on, but people are still latent in the fog. People are out because they got their little pinch of freedom here, but things are opening back up. Things are somewhat normal, but people aren't paying attention to this stuff. They are. You're going to see with these gas shortages that they're saying that there is, but there's not. It's all to create a demand for it. This is business because no one else is buying the oil, and they have to create a demand for it to have people buy it so that they, giddy up with the economic front. But, and then there's news coming out to say that the actual attack was done by U.S. forces itself. U.S. Special Forces did the cyber attack. It's tracing back to them. Are we shocked, people? Are we shocked? I'm not shocked. I knew it would happen. I called it would happen over a year ago. They're going to blame it on somebody else and create a cyber attack. And just like we had last summer and things like that, we had these power outages in, places like New York and all of these different places. All that was a test run, because the real thing behind it is the American dollar is inflated. Is inflated a great deal. And they're not able, yes, it is. It's all pre-planned. Yes, it's all pre-planned. They can no longer print the amount of money that they need to bring this dollar back to life. It's too inflated. So you're going to pay more for groceries, family. I'm not saying hoard. I've just been saying all along to prepare yourself. To prepare as much as you can when you can. Don't hoard. If you've been stocking and doing what you need to do, there's no need to hoard, because you got yourself covered. If you've been preparing this whole time, there is no need for you to hoard because you're already prepared. You got to be like Joseph, preparing before the 7 years of drought. See, you got to prepare for the drought. We're coming up for a long drought. Stuff finna be hot. Stuff is finna be hot. With gas is going up. Cost of everything is going up. That's inflation. That's inflation. And they can give away these stimulus checks all they want. People aren't going back to work. People have gotten comfortable living on unemployment, however you want to call it. Getting free money, these PPP loans. It's finna be a cold motherfucking winter come winter time. It's finna be a lot of motherfuckers that go down in the wintertime, right before Christmas, I'm calling it. A lot of these people out here have been taking these PPP loans, these small business loans, and have been doing a lot of fraudulent activity with them. And with that, there's going to come a huge backlash, and there's going to be a lot of people going to jail, federal prison, and they will do all those times, and they will do all those years. Because people are taking this money, doing all types of fraudulent crap with it, making it bad for actual people out here that are actually having businesses, and they're creating all of these fraudulent activities with these PPP loans. You got people out here in new cars, doing all types of fraudulent stuff, y'all. Y'all don't think they're gonna go down for that? They're going down for it. Because there's a lot of people out here doing it thinking that they're going to get away with it. Sorry. Every dog has his day. In the words of Malcolm X, the chickens will come home to roost. I'm just speaking facts. Do it the right way. Do it with your source. Do it with your power. Do it with the creator's help. You can get money and do what you need to do. You ain't got to be out here fraudulent. They're making it kind of be, you got to be a fraud to be able to survive in this damn system, but there's still room for righteousness and doing what's right. Dory Johnson, yes. 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 That's the plan. That's their plan. But see, Dory Johnson, I'm not of this world. They can depopulate all they want. This ain't my home. I'm just visiting. I don't care. I'm energy. I transform. I won't be destroyed. I'm merely going to be transferred into another power. A higher level of consciousness, something bigger, something better. I'm thinking on a spiritual. I've been thinking about this for a long time. That's physics. One energy particle to the next. I'm just passing through, as old folks say. This ain't my home. I don't care. I can give two shits about this shell. Will I sacrifice this shell? Hell yeah, for the right cause. For my family, people that I love. Damn Skippy. For what I believe in. Blue Lotus. Hey, sister, how you doing? Long time no see. I'm so glad to see you. Crystal Brain, hello. Yes, Dory Johnson, yes. It's all a power play. It's all a power play to keep you in the negative, to keep you down, to keep your energy down. We spiral up, not spiral down, spiraling up. But they don't want you to ascend. They don't want you to reach the higher consciousness to yourself. They want you to externalize your power, looking for something else to worship and bow down to, which is these weak gods who are cowards. Damn Jesus Christ and all these damn other false fake gods. If you don't got no God telling you to look within, to find yourself within, they lying to you. Worship you, worship them for what? What am I getting in return? What can you show me? What can you prove to me? Yes. Dory, yes. Fear, yes. It is a form of control, yes. If they can get you to fear death, if they can get you to fear the unknown, you've been had. I don't fear nothing. When it's my time to go, it's my time to go. I ain't fighting it. I ain't going out without a fight. But when it's my time, it's my time. I'm just passing through. This is not my home. This is not my home. That's right. They take me out, I'm still going to win. To die is to gain. That's right. Die to this flesh. Crystal Brain, you are right on target 110%. I'm not trying to put fear in people. I want people to wake up and understand what's going on right now. Because you have a choice to be made. Are you going to sell out on the likes of this flesh that only is temporary, or are you going to go to glory and confidence into the higher realms of who you really are as an individual and a spiritual celestial being? Come on now. Ain't no pastor going to tell you this. It's a fight. Yes, it is, Dory. It's a fight 24/7, 365, 360, 364, 365 days a year. It's a battle. But we play to win. Oh, and then, did you guys see that in Brazil? I wanted to, touch on this as well. I was talking to a sister of mine here today. She said, Ada, did you see that? I said, let me look up what you're talking about. She said, the Jesus Christ huge mural. It's like a huge statue. I think it's in Brazil with Jesus holding his hands like this. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? Yes, there is no death. Death is an illusion. It's merely energy transfer. That's all. Yes, Dory. In Rio, yes. Now, I want to touch on this because it's very important, because a majority of our people are still practicing the Christian faith. But they had on a plaque there yesterday that instead of Jesus or Jesus saves, guess what they had on there? The vaccine saves. They had it lit up and it said that on there. The vaccine saves. If you have not awakened to what the Catholic Church represents, what any religion represents, you are a fool. It is the God of the agenda. Feathers up. We at war. Feathers up. That's right. Yeah. You guys can look this up if you don't believe me. It says the vaccine saves, and it had it lit up with the Jesus. Yeah, the vaccine saves. So that's your Jesus. That's your God. Okay. You guys are trusting in a man-made, destructive, poisonous, possibly, vaccine. Yeah. It's funny, but then it's not funny, because it's like you have a lot of people that, still live in the fallacy that, it's okay. It's real. It's okay. That are still highly brainwashed. And it's like, it's getting worse and worse by the day. And I'm sorry, I cannot give my energy to that. I can't. It's not even been approved by the FDA. Yeah. These pharmaceutical companies can't be sued for it either. Meaning that they don't hold any liability if you drop dead and die from a blood clot, or you drop dead and die. But OSHA, I wanted to come forth again with that. OSHA just passed something today. The OSHA has passed a thing that if a company forces you or makes you get the thing, they can be held liable for it in certain states. Yeah, OSHA just approved that today. Good job. I agree with that. These companies should be held accountable. I agree. They should. I'm trying to see what you said, Gio. It has not even been approved by the FDA. Still, people are getting it. They are idiots. It's time to unwind from this world realm. Why do you think I've been gone, Gio? I love y'all. I do. Christ the Redeemer statue. Yes. Nubian. Yes. That particular statue was lit up, and in the statue it says the vaccine saves. The vaccine saves. It's my cat, y'all. He's getting jealous. I'm talking to y'all. It's like, what you talking about, mama? But yeah, it's true, because I hate to break it to you. If you get it, you get it. If you go and you get it, it was your time to go. Live healthy, eat, make healthy choices, things like that. Yeah. Yeah, Gio, you got that right. The enemy is a lie and a half. And that's for all these gods who are portraying that they are good and they are of the same accord and evil, that want our vibe, that want our energy. They're energy parasitic vampires. They can burn and rot in an eternal, everlasting hell, which they will, because they ain't getting my goat. No. Unless you can prove to me, if you're such a god, why the hell are so-called black people going through all of this stuff that they're going through right now? Why, and no other people? What did we do ever so wrong? What culture has not disobeyed their God? It doesn't make sense to me. All of these doctrines, it doesn't make sense to me. I take scripture with a grain of salt. Some of it's true, some of it's not true. I chew the meat and spit out the bones. It's just a lie. It's just been a form of control. The ones who take it and have sex with ones that don't is causing a bad reaction to the ones that didn't. To Skiggy 360. I didn't think about that, Nakia. I didn't think about that. They turning them into killing machines, hurting the people that don't take it. Nakia, I would not be shocked with that. I was just talking about that before you came in. I think they're using it as a biological weapon. Yes, I've said that over and over again, as a biological weapon. I feel like if it's my time to go, it's my time. No. I don't trust them. I don't trust them, motherfucker. I'm sorry. Excuse my French, y'all. I'm sorry. But I have to say, Nino don't trust it, MF. I'm sorry. I have to say that. I don't trust nobody. Your cat's all right, especially those that strive to do right. We still in hell with everybody else. Exactly. And hell is a state of mind, but I'm not focusing on the negative, but I'm just truly trying to find out, if everything is so good, with God, I'm not doubting anything. I'm not doubting source of power. I'm not doubting my own internal greatness. I am looking within. I'm looking within myself and back to the source from which I came. That is what I'm looking forward to in returning. Not here. Because they're going to kill themselves. They're going to kill each other. And guess what? I don't want no parts with their madness and their chaos. Not my monkeys. Not my circus. I'll repeat that again. Not my monkeys. Not my circus. I knew a healthy 18-year-old girl who got the jab and she was in a coma and dead a month later. Wow. I don't know, the queen, not the Queen of England, but the Duchess of somebody over there, so-called, got sick with blood clots because she took the AstraZeneca one. I don't even know if I'm saying it right. The AstraZeneca vaccine, she got sick and had blood clots. They had to rush her to the doctor, hospital, whatever you want to call it. And that's a United States one. No. If I go, I decide when I'm going and how I'm going. That's how it's going down. Yeah, it's messed up. It's beyond messed up. And see, they put this they put this amongst us to fear, and all of this, propaganda on the news. I don't watch it. I'm not on Facebook. I'm not on Instagram. I'm not on Snapchat. I have to unplug, y'all. I can't watch this negativity crap and keep myself inspired, keep myself moving forward. I can't. It's not meant to. It's just a huge drama fest. People arguing on Facebook, cussing each other out on Facebook, drama. It ain't worth it. I've got rid of it over 10 years ago. I haven't looked back. I haven't looked back. I have not looked back at all from being disconnected from that crap. Thank you, but no thank you. No. But yes. And brother Kareem out at the airport. Yeah. I want to touch on that too. These damn airport. I know I'm all over the place, y'all. Bear with me. But I just remember reading some news today. Parts of it. They mentioned it here, but they didn't. The U.S. Airlines, I don't know who the heck they think they are, saying, oh, we're going to start weighing so-called obese people. If you're over a certain weight, you're going to have to buy 2 tickets. Guess what? Road trip, you can take that ticket and shove it up your rear end. Because guess what? Y'all can go to hell. Road trip. Yeah. U.S. Airlines is considering weighing obese or overweight people. If they're over a certain weight, they will have to pay for 2 tickets. Look this up. It was just in the news today. You guys can look it up. The devil is busy. Yeah, they're all devils. All of them. There is no good. The good that is far and in between. You have to look and search high and low like a ruby to find it. There's good out there, but it's far and in between. People that are portraying themselves to be good are demons, are bad. I'm sorry. I'm keeping it real. Yeah, Black Fungus. These pastors, these politicians, these rappers, these entertainers, they done took the oath and they done signed it. They done signed their soul on a dotted line for the fallen. With the fallen. And they all have fallen. All of them have fallen. Signing with the fallen. Black Plague? It could be. Well, Black Plague was a form of pneumonia, so with bites and stuff. Who's to say? It said it wasn't by human to human contact. It's not transferred by human to human contact, but we'll see. Maybe it is, and they ain't telling you. I'm an indigenous woman, so to them, I'm obese. They're gonna definitely charge me. Crystal, you know we the original people. We ain't like these skinny mini folk. We got big everything. Get out of there. Yes. Squared. Yeah, that's a discrimination crime. That's a hate crime. You better believe it is, but they don't care as long as they getting paid. They want to put as many people on a boat, as many people on a flight as possible with no liability, that they make the most money so that they can get paid. This is what this is about. They want to scrunch people on these planes, y'all. I'm telling you. And they want everybody to drive an electric car by 2030 or 2031, 2040. One of them years, they want everybody transferred over to electric. They have a bunch of narratives going on in hypocrisy. Yeah. Capitalism, 2030. There we go. 2030. Electric cars, flying machines, things like that. Yeah, I don't know if I'll be here for that. I can plan for it. I can try to be here for it. But yeah, the way stuff is going, yeah. Yeah, Dory Johnson, yeah. Get more people into the seats so they can charge people astronomical prices for more people, less, yeah. Transhumanism. You better believe it. I thought we were in 2030. No, we ain't in 2030 yet. The war ain't broke out yet. And the Terminators, they said it was going to happen in 1999 or 2000. Are we really in 2000? Like Neo said? And Morpheus said in the Matrix, to be honest with you, we don't know what year it is. They said that we're in 2021. We could be in another year and not know anything about it. Yeah, they mess with the timelines. You damn skippy they do. Oh, yeah. American wars have never ended. Oh, heck no. Who said that? The war has been on the Indians since these invaders came to our shores. You better believe it. They have been wars going on since they got here. And they've never stopped. They just convicted. They just what was that? What state was that in? North Carolina. I think his name was Andre. I don't know his name, but the brother was killed for defending himself, and they ruled that it was not a crime and that they okayed it to happen. So the cops weren't charged. No one was charged. They didn't see any foul play with it. They killed the man because he was defending himself. These are the times that we're living in. Protect your children, protect yourself, and protect who you are. Get out there. Get out there. You need to watch my piece on who really runs the planet. I don't want to get into detail again about that because I feel like I've gone on in circles and have been everywhere. And I've kind of diverted what I was talking about, but I've covered everything I really wanted to talk about. The truth of the matter is the hermaphrodites run the planet. And they're all homosexuals. Okay, I'm sorry. Let me see. They already have AI rappers and singers. It's getting real creepy out here. Look up Makila FN Mika. Auntie, I'm scared to do that because I don't know anything about them. You said it's AI rapper. I wouldn't be shocked. Maybe those who take will not be able to bear the nuclear storm, especially since they are the targeted group among the rest of the poor around the world. Judah, wake up, Judah. You might be on to something, bro. You might be on to something. It's something, I feel that it's something having to do with the fallout. I really do, because it's the only thing that makes sense logically to me. But just like every, shot, you're apt to get sick about it. But I think that it's a mixture of that as well as gene modification. That's what I think. When they dropped the bombs in Oklahoma Indigenous, that was a war. The wars never ended. They just reworded it on Wikipedia. Yes. Gap Band, you dropped a bomb on me, baby. You dropped a bomb on me. Yeah. That's what that song was about. Dropping bombs. They dropped bombs on Operation Push in Philadelphia, where they dropped bombs on the American Indians of the land, the true aboriginals of the land, and war ain't stopped. The war on drugs. The war on crack. The axes of evil. And these mofos are the axes of evil. They are the epitome of what evil is. Cops say drove a car and used a car as a weapon. Yeah. Be careful, y'all. Be careful this summer in your cities where you are. Watch your back. Watch your surroundings. People are definitely ill in a major way and not in a good way. People are losing it, shooting people, Just be on guard. Gonna be in Austin, Texas. Hey, Texas is where it's at. It is. Hey, if you can make it in Texas, get yourself a piece of land down there or something, or somewhere down south. Call your own. Don't be out in these streets. Don't do it this summer because it's going to be a hot summer. A long, hot summer. They already clowning. It ain't even summertime yet. Places like Chicago, Milwaukee, Philadelphia, Houston, Texas, Georgia, Louisiana, California. Watch out for these places. Vegas, watch out for these places. Once these inflation prices hit, and you've already got certain states that are cutting the federal unemployment benefit, people ain't getting their money. you better believe people are going to flip out. Just saying. If you're going to have something, do it at your own home with people that you love and that you care about in your inner circle. Don't be out here with these clowns and these fools. I know I ain't. They can have it. You won't catch me at no bar. You won't catch me at no club. No, thank you. Thank you, but no, thank you. Sorry. I don't trust these people. I don't trust my own people. They don't know how to act. I will barbecue me a steak in my backyard, call my mama over, call my sister over, my nieces and my nephews. That's enough party for me. That's just where I'm at with mine. I don't got time for these people. Because people are off their rockers, killing their kids, all types of weirded out activity going on. I don't have time for a family. I just don't. It ain't safe. And if you are going out and partaking in that, be safe. Pay attention to your surroundings. You know, that's just how I feel. Because nothing's safe now. Stuff is just, it's not safe no more. We live in a double sworded war. We got to worry about our own kind coming at us and worrying about these others coming at us as well. Especially if you're single, not married, you're not covered, and you're out here as a woman, as a young lady, you ought to be double careful in regards to your safety. It's very true. But other than that, I feel like I've talked y'all ears off with everything that I was talking about. I've been everywhere. I hate when I do that and I get off task, and I definitely didn't mean to, but I was all over with this one. But I just remember reading a lot of the different articles that I had read and things like that. So I wanted to mention that and to see if you guys had heard about it, any of the things that I talked about, because it ain't being covered in the news. It's not going to be covered in the news. It's not going to be talked about. It's not. And the whole, agenda is to keep you in the dark. And they're censoring people. The censoring will get worse. It will come a time where I will not be able to come forth because of, the way things are going to go. And I don't plan on being on YouTube forever. I just don't. It's just not me. I'm more or less to not necessarily serve my mission, do my time, and, do what I was put here to do, which is to enlighten others, show others the path that they make their own decisions and their own choices. It's up to you. You are your own individual. I don't want to make it seem like I'm pushing any doctrine, because I'm not. I just want you to free your mind and to look beyond the surface of things, not, me telling you anything. Look all this stuff up. And like I said, I'll attach some of the articles onto the live once I'm done. So yeah. Is there anything else that you guys want to talk about or mention, or that you want to share with the chat or the family? Because, maybe you may have some information that we don't know about. What's hitting your area, what you see in your area may help somebody else where they're at. Is there something else that someone wants to share in regards to what they are seeing where they are? Thanks, Dory. Peace, light, and love. Thank you so much. I appreciate you for saying that. Thank you. I try. Anybody seeing anything? Yes, I want to touch on that. Kareem has mentioned he's out in Vegas about the UFO sightings. People are crazy in New York. Sis, are you from New York? Are you bound to New York? Okay. Well, if you can get, I'm not trying to ask you what to do, but, you live there. Okay. New York is the last place you want to be. But I understand that you live there or what have you, but New York is not, nowhere is safe, but definitely not New York. If you can get somewhere rural, a town less than 100,000, you're good. Less populated, the better. More land mass, the better. Less people, better. More land mass, the better. I know a lot of people aren't able to do that, but if you're in a medium-sized town, that's fine. Bronx is not. Brooklyn. I've got a lot of people out there saying it's pure hell out there right now. It's just a free for all, and things are just getting out of control. But I don't know because I'm not from there, so I don't. I just go off of what people tell me in New York, what they experience. Somebody said they in Vegas. Vegas, yes, I was going to mention because Brother Kareem said that the UFOs have been, turning up in certain areas. I don't know. I think some of it could be real, some of it cannot be real. All in all, just know that we were part of a fucking mind fucking game, a mental fucking experiment to fuck with your psyche and to fuck with your mind and to get into your head. That's what this whole thing is about, and to conquer it and to conquer your spirit. If you feel and know that it's a Star Nation family, you will feel it. You will know. You will know. You will feel it in your core. You will feel it in your spirit. You will feel that connection. A lot of this stuff is AI. A lot of it is computer networking system. A lot of it is programming. A lot of it is artificial intelligence. What they can make that can be real, that is not real. Yeah. Yes, Sunchild. Yes. Yes. Dory, yes. You fear what you do not know. And they killed this guy. His name was William Cooper. He wrote the novel Behold the White Pale Horse. He was a part of the Delta Force quadrant. They killed him because he wrote that book and he talked about what their plan was at the end of the day. And faking an alien invasion. It would be co-opted by various westernized governments across the world to scare people into submission and to put fear in people. You will feel it. Dory, you will feel it. You will know. You will know. And I'll say this and I'm going to get off. Some of them are in ships, but the experiences that I've had are the actual beings themselves. Yeah, the actual. Some are in ships. That's very well, well and true. But the ones that I've encountered, they are themselves. They're in body form. They're actual cells. They're actual, how should I put this? Bodies are the ships. Yeah. Some are in ships. Some are like you and I. Their bodies are the ships. They have the ability to intergalactic travel. They look like you and I. They can spoosh in the air with fire. That's who our ancestors interacted with. But I also believe that a lot of our ancestors interacted with both the negative and the positive. Yeah. Yep, Sunchild. Many people are out here acting very zombified these days too. Shootings and people acting crazier than usual. I've been hearing from many biological forms. They are glitching. Yeah. Yeah. Dory Johnson, yes. Yes. But you will feel, in your soul, whether it's, they are the good or they are the bad. And both the good and the bad do visit often. But the positive don't interact or act unless they absolutely have to create a balance and A royal ass whooping is long and overdue to create a balance which is needed for this realm. And that is what we're going into. And the ones that are ruling right now, they're about to fall. But it has been predicted that these creatures, these hermaphrodite, homosexual in nature creatures are doomed. And they know it. Their time is up. And there needs to be a balance created on the earth. And so they're going to take everybody down with them who want to go with them, who want to believe the lie to go with them. You are your own source, your source of power. That's where you come from. Don't externalize your power. You look within. That is your right. You don't have to go to know God. You don't have to go to know Jesus. You go to source of power on your own accord. When you leave your body, you don't die. It's a whole nother form of life out there. You know how big the universe is? They want to get you to fear so that you fear leaving into another realm of existence. They want to scare you. Oh, it's hell. Ain't no damn hell. There's this existence of hell, but hell is a state of mind. Hell is a state of being. There's people, we are in a hell. You want to think about it. This is a hell. This is a form of hell. This is a level of hell. In Sheol or death, there are many hells. Just like in paradise, there are different levels to paradise. Just because you're in paradise does not mean that you're in heaven. You can be in another realm. You can be on another planet. You can be in another force. You can the human mind can't grasp how big it is out there. But I just want to let you guys know, the ones that run the show, their time is up, and they're homosexuals, and they're hermaphrodites, half female, half male. Higher you go in energy, more combined the sexes and physical is. But just because you're a hermaphrodite doesn't mean that you're homosexual. But the ones that run the show are homosexuals because they are contradicting to nature. They are not of nature. They are unnatural. Anything unnatural is the fallen's playground. Y'all know how that go. This is hell. We're in hell. The world is hell, not the planet. Yeah, exactly. You are the hell that you. Yes. Elevation of mind, where your spirit is, that's where you are. That's where you are. That's what it's all about. And they want to take you there. They want to take you to another level of hell, to where you don't have control. You have a little bit of control right now, but that's the journey. That's the goal for you. That should be your ambition right now, is learning how to get out, how to transcend, how to move, how to shake, how to transfer your energy to the next realm. That should be your objective. How to get there. Know your way. And when you do leave your body, you want to take your memories with you. You want to hold on to the highest vibration that there is. Love. Love is truth. Love ain't gonna do you wrong. Love may hurt you, but it's the truth. It's gonna hurt, but it's the truth. Love got you here. Yes. It is a mindset. Yes. They hate nature. They hate the sun. They hate the rain. They hate this planet because they are from another portal. Yes. 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 Once you, I feel once you unplug from the system, once you start to unplug and are not in tune with what's going on in regards to social media, when you're off the grid, like the movie Tron, when you get off the grid, is when you become alive and you really start to see things. It's like kind of like the movie The Matrix, where Neo got mad. He was like, "No, let me out. I wanna go back." He said, "Well, you can't go back. Would you really want to go back to something that's not real?" He says, "Too late. I can't go back, can I?" He said, "No, you can't." Morpheus throughout the movie, free your mind. Free your mind from all the control. Free your mind from the propaganda. Free your mind in learning your truth, learning what works for you, and you getting back to your path from which you came. That was a deep movie. Mother of the Matrix, a black woman, Miss Stewart. She wrote the movie The Matrix. From her novel The Third Eye, you get The Matrix, you get the Terminators, you get the Transformers, you get Predator, and there's another movie that comes out of her novel. But she said when she wrote that novel, she was in a trance. She was in college when she wrote it. And the Wachowski brothers stole her work. And she ended up suing for damn near $1 billion, and she won that lawsuit. Because they stole her work. It was a black woman. When I first saw The Matrix, I said, it's a black person behind this. Ain't no way in hell a white person made this movie. Like that. And then I started to see all the melanated people in The Matrix. I'm like, there's no way a white person made this. This is a powerful ass movie. There's no way. Lo and behold, Miss Stewart, mother of The Matrix, black woman, made the movie. But is there anything else that you guys want to share or talk about? I feel like I've talked y'all ear off. I know it's been a while. I've been going for an hour, 37 minutes. I've been going for a while. I miss you guys. I just hope that each and every one of you are doing okay, being positive, upbeat, to the best way you can, to the best of your ability, and leaving all the BS and negativity behind you, moving forward, taking it a day at a time. I know it's very easy to get overwhelmed with a lot of the things that are going on, but in the words of my grandmother, my late grandmother, rest in peace, if you have overwhelming thoughts, negative thoughts, don't think. Cut things off. Deplug. Take yourself out of, you know what I'm saying, social media and things like that. If it gets too overwhelming for you, take it one day at a time. That's all that you can do. And only control what you can control, which is you. You can't control the world around you, but you can control the world within you and your very self. And that's just me being real. Because they're not going to tell you. You have power over your demise. And it was this commercial where, to this show, don't quote me on this show, but the show was, it was a demon. I don't know. Things are so dark right now with all these dark ass movies coming out. It was a commercial, and it said that people have enslaved their souls with things that are not good for them, so they pay the price. I said, whoa. But it was like a deep, dark creature that said this. And I said, it's kind of true. It is kind of true. People have incarcerated themselves, have incarcerated their souls to things that are not good for them. And they're in bondage of this torment, of this, things that are not good for them. But yeah, I'm reading y'all comments. Have to change our mindset. Very true. Yeah, they hate everything. They hate everything. And they're trying to, we're gonna cloak the sun. We're going to block the sun out. Yeah, good luck with that one since the sun is growing. Hey, isn't it awesome? Isn't it really awesome, guys, that even though um even though that these idiots are going to end up blowing themselves up at the end of the day, nature still has the final say. Nature's going to be gonna kick the football, gonna kick it off with this sun. It's going to be shining bright. The sun is expanding. The sun is growing. We're getting energy that this earth has never gotten before. Energy of the earth is going up, which is why it's so pertinent that individuals, get enough sunlight if you're melanated, drink enough water, get your vitamins in you, because the earth is expanding and the sun is growing, and that's a good thing. And it's rising in elevation, meaning that there's secrets, there's information for you to get, but you have to be in tune with your higher self to get it, which takes fasting, sobriety, and mental stability, as well as emotional stability. The jazz artist Sun Ra is very deep. Watch his 70 movie Space is the Place. That movie is packed with wisdom and energies of ascension. Video files, you always have the good stuff. You know I'm going to check that out, right? Yes, they are uplifting. Yes. I love it, y'all. These months, summer ain't even started yet. I've been out in the sun. I'm kind of a little scorched, a little dark, but I don't care. Give me the sun. Give me the good vibes. I love it. And you know one thing I'm really paying attention to? These others are not really in the sun like that. They are inside during the daytime. They ain't coming outside or nothing. This sun is tearing them apart. It's like, wow, they can't come outside a lick. I'm like, where are all the white people at? They can't come outside of this. Yeah. The sun is being blocked out by a chemtrail right now. They cannot totally block out the sun because everyone will die. Yes. Tyrone Bailey, you are absolutely correct. 110% spot on. I love the sun. Yes. Red Autumn, I do too. There's nothing like it. It's very therapeutic. It helps with your energy. It helps with your mood. It's a good vitamin, mineral for you. Everything is good about it. It heightens your vibration. It cleanses the soul. It cleanses your aura. I can't say Europeans stay out here in Vegas. They have no problem. Well, they're in dry heat. Once that we ain't even in full-fledged summer yet. Oh, they'll be indoors. In the Midwest they are. We just had a fishing opener this past weekend, so you have people out in their boats and stuff. But ain't been a lot of them out. They've been inside. Kind of remind me of vampires. I don't know, y'all. But that's all I got for y'all right now. I'm going to let you guys go. I feel like I'm talking y'all ears off and just talking. I definitely didn't mean for it to go this long, but I missed y'all. And yeah, Mother Nature is tearing everything up right now. Look at how much it's falling apart. Volcanoes in Iceland flooding all over. And massive storms, lots of weird accidents too. Yeah, I've been noticing that as well. I really do think that this summer is going to be one because, I think the storms are going to be hitting a lot more. Rainstorms, tornadoes. I definitely see that happening right now. In the future, in regards to these storms this summer, we had a lot of bad storms last summer as well. But this summer, thunderstorms and stuff like that, really, really bad. And it seems like the thunder, as the years and years go by, the thunder is striking lower. There's an intergalactic Earth war going on here. I'm like, what the hell is this thunder striking so low? Are they striking somebody? Yeah, they are. Yeah. Sunchild, yes. Yes. Many can't go out and enjoy Earth like they used to. The higher dimensional beings are shutting all that down. If you pay attention. Makes sense. Makes a lot of sense. Makes a lot of sense. Well, peace, light, and love, everybody. Be safe. High vibes to everybody. Thanks so much for tuning in. Definitely hit that like and that subscribe button if you're new, and definitely tune in again. I will go ahead and try to put on a new one, but I thought it was very interesting and very good for me to pass on this information and for you guys to look it up and just research it for yourself. And like I said, it's just, for everybody to be on one accord and learning more information as things come out, because it's not going to be publicized. It's not going to be talked about. It's not going to be discussed like it should, especially within this community. Share with your family and your friends, those who will, you think will listen to you or not listen to you. If you share with them and they don't, hey, wash the dirt off your hands. It's out of your control. But peace, love, and light, everybody. Thanks so much for tuning in, and I hope that everyone has a good night. Bye.